Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fantasy Factory. We have ourselves waiver wire sleepers for week 3, and that is very important because I have already given everybody 3 fantastic waiver wire pickups. In week 1, we had Devin Duvernay, who has gotten a solid 11 points, depending on if you counted the kick return last week. And then obviously Gerald Everett, who has been a consistent guy, very much Jared Cook-esque with the Los Angeles Chargers. And then the blow-up, my pride and joy that I picked up in every one of my leagues last week. That was Curtis Samuel. He is blown up, and it's been awesome. And so I want to hit 3 new guys that will help you out going into week 3. So, to not belabor the point any further, starting off with Corey Davis. As you can see on my left here, you're seeing a solid target count for Corey Davis. Corey Davis also seems to have a pretty good rapport with Joe Flacco. Not really high in terms of the roster ownership there. Corey Davis is definitely somebody to kind of pad your depth there. He's not super old, and he actually did really solid for a while there last season with the Jets in that system. And also, we don't know the injury status of Garrett Wilson just yet. I believe he's going to be starting still, but it looks like the Jets are going to be playing from behind quite a bit, just like they did against the Browns. And you're going to be seeing a lot of air yards throwing that ball around. And Corey Davis is definitely somebody that seems to have an early season rapport with Flacco. So Corey Davis is the wide receiver pick of the week, the sleeper wide receiver. Next up, we have Daryl Williams, and the reason is very personal for me because I have James Conner in 2 of my leagues, my 2 arguably best teams, and God bless it, the dude cannot stay healthy. It's so irritating because he's very good when he decides that he actually wants to be on the field. We don't know because of the knee. From what we've heard, it's not a long-term issue, but regardless, Daryl Williams is definitely going to be a pickup. You're looking at a 10% roster share right now, and he's going to be involved. I would pick him over Eno Benjamin just because of what you saw last week with whenever he got the 8 carries, I believe it was. So Daryl Williams begrudgingly, and I'm going to have to spend some of my waiver salary on this dude, way more than I want to because James Conner messed me over. And the last one, and this is kind of a runaway one for me at least, that's Jimmy G. Jimmy G is, he's back. Look at him. He didn't even play a full game, 16 points, especially if you have a super flex. Not even a question. I'm telling you right now, dirty little secret, none of my owners in either of my super flex leagues are going to be getting this guy. I am auctioning very high for him. I am really liking what I'm seeing already. You saw the enthusiasm of a team. It's not a bad roster by any means. And also, George Kittle hasn't been playing. Imagine once George Kittle's actually on the field. I fully suspect Jimmy G's going to have himself a kind of, you shouldn't have gone with that Trey Lance guy. And so a revenge tour, Jimmy G is going to be my number 1 sleeper quarterback pick of the week. Those are 3 guys to recap. We have, again, Corey Davis, wide receiver for the Jets, has gotten a really good rapport of Flacco. Daryl Williams, because James Conner can't stay healthy to save his mother effing life. And then Jimmy G, the handsome fella himself, is coming back on a revenge tour, and he's going to be helping out my fantasy teams, to say the least.